Hello, welcome. I'm going to show you some G.I. Joe Shrinky Dinks. Shrinky Dinks are still around today. They're owned by a crafts company called Alex Brands, who also owns Slinky and a few other things. They acquired Shrinky Dinks in 2014, but Shrinky Dinks were invented all the way back in 1973, and it was licensed to a variety of other companies. These here were made by Colorforms, who made a lot of Shrinky Dinks in the 80s based on movies, cartoons, toys. I'm pretty sure my sister had Barbie and we had Smurfs. I couldn't find any with my things, but if I find more in the future, I'll add images of those on the blog post that will go with this. So they also made E.T., Voltron, Transformers, Rainbow Bright, My Little Pony. They even made video game ones, Q*bert, Pac-Man. So wide variety. Unfortunately, I still have the box for G.I. Joe. It's a little beat up. Yeah, not everything is here. I only have a few bits left, but I'll show them to you. So, the idea with Shrinky Dinks is they're polystyrene plastic, and these come with, because it's G.I. Joe images or military images, and you color them in. It comes with colored pencils. Then you cut them out of the plastic, place them in an oven, and in just a few minutes, they're done. And like the name implies, Shrinky, they shrink. They get a little thicker and more durable. They get hard, so anything you want, you can't cut them up once they're shrunk. And it does. There are some of these you need to poke holes in. Now, I did not poke all the holes in it. I can only find a few. I don't have all the colored pencils, but you can use any colored pencil. So, just a few small colored pencils. I've got the instruction booklet. You can see some of the items that were here. I don't have any of the ones pictured here, I don't think, anymore. So like I said, you gotta sometimes punch holes. They show you right here. Punch the hole out before shrinking, because once it shrinks, it's gonna be too hard. And unfortunately, I can't find any of the characters except Airborne. Now, he's on the back of the manual, I believe. So even though they kept pointing to punch out the hole, I did not. I would have done this when I was a kid, so he's stuck how he is. But he's meant to be used as like a paratrooper. It tells you to use a tissue, because that's all you need to make him float. But like I said, I didn't punch out that hole. I colored it brown for some reason, but I didn't color him. He doesn't look, the way he does on the toy, but I just colored him green. I also have this one here, which you're supposed to apply together. You can see like an outline where the Jeep tires go. And then I wrote my name on it. It just says G.I. Joe Headquarters, Commanding Officer. So these are the only two I still have, at least that I can find. But I do have some stuff left to cook. I'm not going to cook the main, this nice sheet. I don't want to ruin it, because this one has a lot of nice images still on it. This is the APC, and you got a Jeep, motorcycle. I know I can't remember all their names right now. Sky Striker. So just color them in, cut them out, shrink them. Now I also have a dog tag and a couple Colonel logos. So I colored in one mostly. I'm going to finish coloring this, cut it out, and I'm going to bake this one. I have some scrap paper or leftover plastic, the polystyrene. I tried coloring a logo or drawing a logo. It's awfully small though. This is for the Vault 1541 logo. I'm going to try to bake that as well, but it's going to shrink, and it's already quite small, so I think it's going to lose a lot of the little details maybe. So I'm just gonna finish coloring this. Not that there's anything to misunderstand, but I'll show you how it works. You just color on this. There's a gloss. This side's glossy, and this side is a little rough. That's the side you color on. I'm just gonna color the eagle, the gold talons. Then I'll make his eye gold as well. I did color white. You can color white, otherwise it would be more clear when it's baked. Not always easy to stay inside the lines with these pencils. So I'm gonna make his eye yellow. What is beak too? It's not much of a beak here. It's more of the outline. So I don't think I can really do anything there. All right, so cut these out. Cutting them out can be a little tricky when they have, they do have thick outline. But this one has a lot of curves to it. Alright, so I'll finish cutting off camera, and then I'll resume the video at the oven. My oven has a window on it, so I hope you can see them cook. I don't know how well it'll work, but I only get one shot at this because I'm only going to cook these. I don't want to cook all the, like I said, the big sheet, because I just like the image. So stay tuned for the baking portion. Okay, I'm about to put them in the oven. I hope you can see okay. I mean, you can see through the glass. There'll be a little reflection from the light in there and the foil. So I'm gonna put them in now. Okay, so the oven is at 325. The manual says to use a Teflon cookie sheet or aluminum foil on a standard cookie sheet, or a standard cookie sheet dusted lightly with flour. So I'm using one with foil on it. It says it takes 4 minutes, so we will just wait and watch. It does say when you take them out, you have to hold them flat as they cool. It doesn't say what to hold them flat with. I mean, it looks like they're using just paper, like parchment paper, but I grabbed a metal tool. Figured, well, just to be on the safe side. It's a slow process, I guess. Well, it's at 4 minutes, like I said, so hopefully we'll notice some change here soon. I didn't do such a great job cutting the logo. I took too big a chunk out of the bottom, the little notches in the disc. I should use smaller scissors. Okay, that one's starting to shrink. And there goes the other one. The noise you hear is a gas oven, so that it kicks on. The gas is flowing right now. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes. They're definitely getting small. Yeah, that disc like I thought the logo was gonna get probably too small. I don't know, let's see if we can still read the Vault 1541 on it. As mentioned, there will be a blog post. I'll have scans, complete scans of the instruction manual of the box. And I'll put some photos before and after of these. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to show you holding it down to flatten, which isn't a big deal. Because I'm doing this solo and I have to take them out and hold it. I don't know if I'll have time to reposition the camera. Okay, so we're about 3 minutes. It looks like they may be done. I'll just go with the 4 minutes. I don't know if you can overcook them or not. May vary just based on how big they are. These are two relatively small ones. Alright, I'll give it another 20-30 seconds. Let me just turn the oven off. Alright, I'll just open the door here. Probably get a slightly better view. Yeah, they're tiny. Okay, so here's the finished product. I'm still in the kitchen, so you may hear the refrigerator in the background. It kicked on. So the logo one went a little diagonal on me. It didn't hold its square shape. That may have been because I used the corner of the plastic piece. I mean, they don't draw any of the official ones in the corner, so it may just be it doesn't hold its shape as well. But you can read the text. It is easy to see. It says Vault 1541. It has a little smiley face in the middle. Of course, the glossy side you can't really use because the text will be backwards. The eagle looks good aside from, it's hard to see the white stripes on this dull side. It looks a little better on the glossy side. Maybe I didn't push hard enough on the colored pencil because it's certainly not as bright as the eagle's head or tail feathers. Sorry, I was reflecting the light there. So you can also see it is thicker than when it started. Alright, so that was a look at Shrinky Dinks. Check out the blog for some before and after images. And thanks for watching.